Hello, fellow members and friends of Indiana Landmarks. I'm Randy Shepard, and I'm pleased to be with you today, virtually, presenting Indiana Landmarks' 46th Annual Servaas Memorial Award, recognizing achievement in saving, protecting, and celebrating historic places, and honoring programs that educate young people about preservation. The award recognizes the legacy of Sandi Servaas, a dynamic member of the Indiana Landmarks staff until her untimely death in 1975. Sandi championed preservation as a tool to revitalize communities, and in her short time with Indiana Landmarks, she helped set the direction of the organization's mission. The Servaas Awards include cash prizes thanks to the support of Sandi's family. A generous bequest from Sandi's mother, Jean, who passed away in 2015, ensures our ability to present the awards long into the future. I'm honored to chair the Servaas Award Committee, which this year included Kira Amstutz, Mike Corbett, Tom Greist, Ron Morris, Michael Rodman, Shirlita Winston, assisted by staff members Marsh Davis and Suzanne Stannis. We received nominations from the public. Indeed, self-nominations are welcome, and the selection committee chooses the winner. The judges look for a documented record of success and lasting community benefit. Speaking of which, it's hard to imagine anything that benefits a community more than nurturing its young people. The winner of this year's Servaas Award in the Youth Serving category used the threat to a community icon and the subsequent battle to save it as inspiration for a program designed to instill a love of local history and architecture in its youngest residents. In 2005, the Randolph County Commissioners voted to demolish the 1875 County Courthouse in Winchester, earning it a spot on Indiana Landmark's 10 Most Endangered list and sparking a vigorous grassroots campaign to save the landmark. County officials yielded and reversed their decision, moving forward with an $8.2 million rehabilitation at the courthouse, including reconstructing a clock tower that had been removed in the 1950s. Beginning in 2019, the Community Foundation of Randolph County teamed up with Randolph County United, an economic, tourism, and chamber partnership, to bring every third grader in the county to downtown Winchester, where students tour the historic courthouse and learn firsthand about the community's extraordinary drive to save the building. The kids tour other sites as well, including the Randolph County Historical Society Museum, located in the historic Carrie Goodrich House. Students interact with artifacts and first-person interpreters throughout the downtown to learn about Randolph County's history, from its early pioneers to its more recent automotive heritage at the Winchester Motor Speedway. In 2021, nearly 400 students participated in the program. To honor the valuable initiative, Indiana Landmarks is pleased to award the Community Foundation of Randolph County and Randolph County United the Servaas Memorial Award. We look forward to presenting the $1,000 check and the Servaas sculpture, No Doors to Lock Out the Past, created by Evansville artist John McNaughton at the Community Foundation's annual meeting in November. This year's organizational Servaas Award goes to Musée de Venoge, recognizing the group's extraordinary effort to save a rare landmark and tell its story. Constructed in 1828 in a French-Swiss settlement outside present-day Vevay, the tiny cottage, a rare example of early French colonial architecture, was targeted by a local fire department for firefighting exercises in the 1990s before Donna Weaver, her late husband Tom, and their friend Paul Venoge stepped up to save it. The trio formed the nonprofit Musée de Venoge, Inc., named for a creek on the property called Venoge by the area's Swiss settlers after a river in their native country. Like so many preservation projects, this one took great patience and persistence. The group listed the property on the National Register of Historic Places and embarked on a nearly 20-year restoration relying almost solely on volunteer labor. Donna's research supplemented physical clues to the property's history. She located letters of the house's first occupants, Jacob and Charlotte Weaver, no relation to Donna, who lived in the house with 7 of their 10 children. Donna's findings guided interpretation of the site as the home of a middle-class family in the early 19th century. Today, Musée de Venoge engages visitors through tours and living history events, inviting people of all ages to learn more about the area's French, Swiss heritage and the cottage's unusual architectural provenance. As the pandemic limited in-person visitation in 2020, the group sought ways to bring Musée de Venoge's story to new audiences, creating a YouTube channel with videos showcasing the site's restoration and history. They also developed a documentary for sale on DVD based on Jacob Weaver's letters. For the group's heroic efforts to save the property and tell its story, we will be happy to present Musée de Venoge with a $2,000 check and the Servaas sculpture. Congratulations to both winners. Keep up the good work.